Hey guys, I'm Justin Boggs, the co-founder of Marketplace Valet. We help brands optimize and operate on Amazon. Since 2006, we have over 417,000 reviews as a seller. I'm here to discuss all things Amazon, solve problems, and answer common questions. Today's video is about how Amazon's new update makes things worse for sellers. Let's get into it. Amazon has recently begun testing another potential change to product listings, this time involving titles. The update would introduce a two-part structure rather than the single consolidated title sellers currently use. Here's how it would work. The first part of the title would focus only on essential identifiers, such as brand, product type, model, style, size, and variation. The second part, labeled as highlights, would be reserved for showcasing unique features, benefits, and selling points. In Amazon's words, this is meant to give products better visibility, improved clarity, and more space to communicate value. At first glance, this might sound like an improvement, but in practice, it raises several concerns. For one, sellers already have a space to list features and benefits, bullet points. By creating a separate highlights section in the title area, Amazon risks duplicating what already exists and creating unnecessary complexity. Another issue is how customers actually interact with listings. Most buyers don't spend time reading long titles. They skim the first few words, check the images, and glance at reviews. That's why click-through optimization has always emphasized the first 5 words of a title. Splitting information into 2 sections may not align with real customer behavior, especially on mobile devices where space is limited. There's also a connection to another recent change, the crackdown on main image text. For years, many sellers have relied on images to quickly communicate unique features or competitive advantages. Amazon's stricter enforcement around main images, combined with this new 2-part title proposal, suggests the platform is pushing sellers to rely more on text. However, text is often ignored by customers, while images remain the strongest driver of conversions. From a search optimization standpoint, Amazon is framing this as an opportunity to improve relevance and make listings easier to find. But sellers already have multiple fields to optimize: titles, bullet points, descriptions, A+ content, and back-end keywords. Adding another section does not necessarily improve discoverability. It may simply force sellers to restructure existing information without gaining new advantages. Other marketplaces have experimented with similar approaches, and the results have not been positive. Splitting titles into 2 sections often leads to clutter, keyword stuffing, and reduced clarity. Instead of simplifying the customer journey, it can actually make listings harder to understand and lower conversion rates. There's also the question of consistency. Amazon has a history of applying rules differently to different groups of sellers. Large brands or vendor-central listings often appear to operate under different standards, while smaller third-party sellers face stricter enforcement. If this 2-part title system is implemented, it remains to be seen whether it will be applied equally across the board. At the end of the day, this change seems more focused on standardizing the platform's appearance than addressing real seller challenges. Issues like rising ad costs, increasing fulfillment fees, and listing suppression remain far more pressing. A 2-part title may make the catalog look cleaner, but it doesn't necessarily benefit either sellers or customers. For now, there's no action required. This is still in testing, and Amazon has not confirmed a full rollout. Sellers should continue to follow best practices. Lead with strong descriptive keywords in the first part of the title, ensure images do the heavy lifting for conversion, and keep listings customer-focused rather than keyword-stuffed. If the change does go live, the impact on click-through rate, conversion rate, and search visibility will need to be carefully monitored. Shadow testing is likely, with the feature appearing on select accounts before a broader release. If you have any questions or need help growing your brand on Seller Central, feel free to check us out at marketplacevalet.com. Like and follow us for more helpful Amazon content. Thanks for watching this video.